What's up, NintendoEverything.com? I'm Austin, and this is That One Show, episode, damn it, 11. Look at that, it's the week of Monday, April 11th, I think. I know, in fact, that it's April 11th, because if you've been watching this show for a while now, you know that I have a friend named Mitch who's afraid of bears. But, yeah, no, it's great. April 11th, in my opinion, is one of my favorite days ever because... Oh, I would put this somewhere. Ha! You want to see something fancy? Super Street Fighter 4, as well as PilotWings. I finally caved. A lot of you are going to hate me for this, but I actually brought in a bunch of old Wii games that I had never played because my Wii is broken. And traded them in, but they gave me an extra 40% because all this crap and stuff, so I actually got like 75 bucks for all the Wii games I traded in, so instead of just getting one game, I got two, PilotWings and Street Fighter. So, if you're playing Street Fighter, comment down there, or wherever the comment section is, on whatever website you're viewing this, and let me get that friend code, because I'm looking for Street Fighter pals. And honestly, I'm really satisfied with both purchases I made. Street Fighter's really good, arcadey. I didn't like old Street Fighter because I had to memorize too many combos, but now you just boom, push a button, and the magic happens. So, it's a good time. PilotWings, I'm actually very surprised with how much fun I'm having with it. You know, because I'd heard that it's a really short game. So far, I don't remember exactly how many hours I put into it, but I've been playing it a lot, and it's a lot of fun. And I'm no completionist, but I keep going back to do old missions and get 3 stars just because playing it's really fun, not because I want the achievements, because achievements are dumb, and they don't give you anything real. They're like they're like unicorn. You know, people keep telling me they hate the background music that I use for these things. They say it gets too loud, and hear me, it's distracting. I don't know, I don't really like it. This week's background music actually is from PilotWings Resort, because, man, is that soundtrack good. It's the hang glider theme. It's all chill out and have a good time. And this looks like a sky, kind of, so I guess it kind of fits. But, man, I'm going to keep using this music until something better comes along. If you have something, feel free to, like, show it to me. If you're like, use this as music in the background, I'll use it. If it sucks, you never get to watch my videos again. But if it's great, you can watch them as much as you want, because you couldn't already do that. Besides games I've already bought, upcoming games, we've got someone named Duke Nukem who's coming to the DS, and man, does his game look good. Take a look at this. I reckon that looks almost as good as Splinter Cell 3D. Zing! But you know what's actually upsetting me this week, besides how great Duke Nukem, whatever the game is called, looks, Duke Nukem 3DS, or is it, oh, it's normal DS. Ooh, makes it even better. But what's upsetting me this week is Mr. Jack Tretton. If you don't know who Jack Tretton is, he looks like this. Or to some of us this week, he looks a little more like this. Because he said something that goes like this. He said, our view of the Game Boy Experience in quotes, is that it's a great babysitting tool. Something young kids do on an airplane, but no self-respecting 20-something is going to be sitting on an airplane with one of those. He's too old for that. Yeah. So I have a question. How many of you guys are over 20 years old? I know a lot of 20-year-old people who are enjoying 3DSs, and I'm not quite 20, I'm only 19. But, you know, I enjoy it, so I guess I'm either not self-respecting, it doesn't apply to me, or there are just a lot of unself-respecting people out in the world. That's kind of my guess, because, you know, being that as it is, I'm assuming that Jack Tretton himself also has a 3DS, but who knows? And here's what the funniest part of it is that, like, what was it? Probably like 6-7 months ago, this same dude, Sony, was like, me and Nintendo need to work together because I love them and we don't need to fight anymore, honey. Let's go to marriage counseling. Nope, not anymore. So this week in What the Dongus is, I'm asking you, what the dongus is Pandora's Tower? This is why I think people, you know, Nintendo puts out, they have all their second parties, and their first parties working on like new franchises. You know, Steel Diver came out, we had Nintendogs last, and Pikmin was the most, you know, the furthest back one that actually got attention. We've got Pandora's Tower is just coming out now, and what I don't understand, this is Nintendo's marketing strategy for this. We've got this new game, and it looks really good. It's called Pandora's Tower. Oh, how do you want to market it, Mr. Iwata? I don't know. Just put a trailer out and don't ever talk about it ever again. Sounds good. Question, how does this make any sense? Not this. This doesn't make much more sense than their marketing strategy, but how does that make sense? This game actually looks like it could be good, and they do this a lot with new IPs where they're like, oh yeah, it's this, just whatever, we don't care, it's just a bunch of crap. And it's a little bit upsetting because I feel like people will get off their back a little bit more if they actually just decided to, like, make a big deal out of these new games that are coming from their second parties. But, you know. Now, something I'm noticing this week is that a lot of people, not a lot of people, actually, old people mostly, but a lot of people are telling me that the 3DS gives them headaches, and then every time I'm like, how many times have you played it? And they're like, oh, just once or twice. And I'm like, you gotta play it at least 4 times, in my opinion. I played it 3 times. All 3 of the first 3 times I played it, it gave me a little headache afterwards. But then the 4th time, boom, done. So what I'm noticing is that, you know, like in PilotWings, if you turn the 3D all the way up, you know, it's like if you put your finger here, and you focus on your finger, and then you focus on the laptop, and you focus on the finger, and you focus on the laptop. Right now, the laptop's double vision, and right now, the finger's double vision. Like real life. We're not used to doing this in games, so we like are thinking about it all the time. Because if you think about the change between looking in the foreground and looking in the background, right? Yeah. It becomes straining. But after you've done it 3 or 4 times, you do it automatically, and you don't think about it, just like we do in real life all the time. And that's why the headaches subside, or if you even had headaches. I know a lot of people haven't had any headaches with it, but you know, you get what you pay for. So yeah, I just wanted to say, if you're hesitant about the 3DS, but you've only played it 1 or 2 times, go back again, play it for 5-10 minutes, take a 10-minute break, go back, and then play it again, and you should be fine, because it's really not that hard. It's just training your brain not to think about the fact that it's in 3D when it shouldn't be, if that makes sense. So my recommendation this week is for the game PilotWings 3DS. I'm doing this as my recommendation because a lot of people are hesitant to buy it because they hear it's very short. If you like Nintendo games, you need to buy PilotWings Resort. If you got like 1 or 2 stars in every mission and then moved on and just did it that way, yeah, you only need about 6 hours to complete all that stuff. If you go back and get 3 stars in every mission, which I know you will if you like Nintendo games, because it plays wonderfully, and the fun is in playing it, not actually like beating it, if that makes sense. So it's gonna take me, I'm guessing it's gonna take me upwards of 30 hours to get all 3 stars and everything, and then I'll just want to go back and play it because it's just really fun to play. Not like the satisfaction isn't from beating it, it's from actually playing it, like Nintendo games normally are, with the exception of, you know, like Pokemon or things like that, where the satisfaction is from beating it, not from playing it. So yeah, my recommendation this week, PilotWings Resort. If you have a 3DS, my actual recommendation is buy a 3DS if you don't have one. You hear that? Oh, I suppose that's probably the pedometer, isn't it? Last 2 things I want to talk about. This is the plug section where I plug things. Number 1, check out Peter's latest article, What We Would Want in Smash Bros. 3DS. It's very well written, and it's very comprehensive, actually. It's a lot longer than I thought. Your comments have been great so far. Everything's good. I do read them. I do read the articles, and I do read the comments. So you're not speaking to deaf ears, if you will. And also, you need to check out... Oh, dang. I can't believe I'm blanking on this. There was another article posted last Monday or Tuesday. Oh, the what's in store for April. Check out. The links will be in the description. And the last thing I want to talk about, we had a problem with the contest. If you mentioned us on Facebook, I did not see it. No one saw it except you and your small group of friends, because you play video games and you don't have friends. But no one saw it that can get you free stuff. So what you need to do now is go to our Facebook page. The link is in the description. And just post on our Facebook wall. Say whatever you want about the site. Don't say something stupid like I like turtles or you're more creative than that. So just boom. Have a good week. It's a Monday, so get rearing for the work week or the school week, depending on what you're doing. And I will see you all in about a week, depending on when I do the next one.